Looking for some DeadMatter to get excited about? In today's video, which is the first in a new series I'm starting, we will quickly discuss sick features and gameplay details that will make DeadMatter the zombie survival game of dreams. So buckle up, Kimusabi.
Player 2 has entered the game.
Hello survivors, it's Player 2 again, and yeah, I'm doing a quick self-promotion, and before diving in, I'm a small gaming channel trying to grow from 2,800 subscribers.
I pump those numbers up, those are rookie numbers in this racket.
And build this channel into something great. So if you're excited about DeadMatter and want updates, leaks, and content, consider subscribing to not miss anything, and by proxy, help this channel grow. Thanks in advance. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right to it. If done right, one of the features you should be most excited about is communication in-game. Firstly, there will be radio stations from which you can tune into certain stations that may have NPCs broadcasting on them, which could be a possible way to find places that you wouldn't if you weren't listening in at that right time, or opportunities or quests. I personally would find it cool if there's a form of Fallout-esque NPC that plays some of Canada's greatest hits, I guess, while hacking up zombies, like Rush, Queens of the Stone Age. No Bieber though. Kid is like the worst thing to come from Canada since Ted Cruz, who apparently is from Calgary. Bet you didn't know that. But you can tune into these NPCs broadcasts if you have something to receive it on, like a hand crank radio, which they've already shown the artwork for, and I've posted it on all the DeadMatter Survivor community pages. Oh, and links for the DeadMatter community will be in the description below. So NPC broadcasts would be super cool, but you know what really throws it over the top? They've mentioned players having access to places like radio towers, where players can make their own broadcast, as well as talk through walkie-talkies if they're not at a radio tower. And if they pull off something like that, there's so many awesome ways that players could make use of an in-game broadcast system. I mean, more than likely, some players will use it to broadcast their fire mixtape, or random stuff like that, but smarter players could use it to relay info to the rest of their clan or team, as long as they're within distance, or you could use it to lure enemy players into traps. That would be a tool that would be super unique to DeadMatter. I mean, personally, I haven't seen that in any other game. And another part of DeadMatter that you really need to get excited about is underground bunkers. These will be potential hotbeds for PvP, considering they'll contain high-level gear and weapons. They've mentioned that you would possibly be able to enter these impenetrable areas by killing an undead army officer and nabbing a key card off the body or something of that nature. Almost like the nuclear launch codes that you get off of military officer ghouls in Fallout 76. Now, the rarity of these zombie officers is yet to be announced, but I would imagine you won't come across them on every stroll through Alberta, and they'll probably have particular spawn areas for us to learn and master. And while info on the bunkers themselves are actually pretty limited at this time, one major bit is that they'll be procedurally generated, meaning you could travel to the exact same bunker twice, but it could have a completely different layout with different obstacles to face. The layout can randomly generate in each bunker to be between 1 and 4 floors, with several different rooms, caches, or caches, however you want to say that, and I would imagine different types of loot and obstacles. And when it comes to DeadMatter to get excited about, I want to know what you think, because the devs actually pay attention to this stuff. So my favorite DeadMatter idea from a previous video's comments is from Charles Dick. He basically says, I would love to find a gun collector's house by accident and then make it my own. Imagine finding a nice World War II gun on a wall, or a couple from when they served even. That would be so easy to add to the game. A few picture frames and medals with the guns on the wall beside all that stuff. What I would like to add to that, actually, Charles, is I'd definitely like to see some type of hidden cache. You know, one that some homeowner left behind that will have a good amount of weaponry from something like a veteran or some gun nut. I completely agree. And I plan to do one of these every video, so post any ideas you have for DeadMatter below, and I'll pick one to talk about. I recommend also checking out some extra spicy DeadMatter content coming up right now.